the unvarnished reality, life's indifference, and the illusion of control. To speak of life as a benevolent force, a cosmic parent, rewarding gratitude and punishing confusion, is to ignore the raw, unrelenting truth. Life does not care. It does not care about your thoughts, your aspirations, or your suffering. The law of attraction, with its saccharine promises that thoughts become reality, crumbles under the weight of this indifference. The universe is not a meritocracy, and success is not a guaranteed outcome of positivity, hard work, or moral purity. To believe otherwise is to cling to a fairy tale, one that distracts from the visceral, often brutal mechanics of existence. Life operates on no rules but its own, and those rules are not written for your benefit. They are not rules at all, but chaotic currents, indifferent to who drowns and who swims. The notion that gratitude attracts blessings and negativity invites punishment is a comforting lie. It implies order, justice, and reciprocity where none exist. A starving child in a war-torn village does not starve because they failed to manifest abundance. A person struck by illness is not being punished for negative vibrations. These are horrors that unfold outside the realm of intention, morality, or cosmic balance. They simply are. The myth of meritocracy and the cult of success. Society worships success. It is our modern religion, and its deities are the rich, the beautiful, and the relentless. We are told that success is earned, that the wealthiest are the hardest workers, the most intelligent, the most deserving. But this is a narrative designed to absolve the system of its cruelty. For every self-made individual, there are thousands born into poverty, disability, or systemic oppression. Their path to success littered with barriers no amount of positivity can dismantle. The cult of success thrives on exclusion. It divides humanity into winners and losers, valorizing the former while dehumanizing the latter. Failure is not seen as a step toward growth, but as a moral failing. To be poor is to be lazy. To struggle mentally is to be weak. To lack ambition is to be disgusting. This rhetoric is weaponized to justify indifference. If life rewards the worthy, then those suffering must deserve their pain. It is a convenient fiction, one that allows society to look away from the homeless, the addicted, the broken, to dismiss them as collateral damage in the pursuit of excellence. Consider the doctor who claims to enter medicine out of altruism, yet demands a salary that places their services beyond the reach of the poor. Or the influencer preaching self-love while selling detox teas to an audience of insecure teenagers. Even acts of apparent generosity are often transactional, serving to burnish reputations or assuage guilt. We are all complicit in this charade. The YouTube guru peddling manifestation techniques does not care about your spiritual awakening. They care about views, sponsorships, and the algorithm's favor. Money, status, and power are the unspoken engines driving every selfless endeavor. The tyranny of inherent advantage. Life is not a level playing field. From birth, genetic lottery determines who thrives and who survives. Beauty, intelligence, physical ability, and charisma are currencies distributed unevenly, yet they dictate social value. A tall, conventionally attractive person will command respect without uttering a word. A person with a disability must fight to be seen as fully human. The wisest are often those afforded education and opportunity, not those with innate brilliance. The game is rigged, and the rules are written by those already winning. This tyranny extends beyond individuals. Entire communities are deemed disposable based on race, geography, or economic utility. Refugees fleeing violence are met with border walls. Indigenous lands are pillaged for resources. Factory workers in sweatshops are reduced to cogs in a machine. Their suffering is not a lesson in resilience, but a consequence of their expendability. The system thrives on their exploitation, rewarding those who turn a blind eye. Nature itself mirrors this ruthlessness. The lion does not pity the gazelle, the frost does not spare the unprepared. A newborn bison, stumbling on unsteady legs, is not given time to learn the rules of the savannah. It is meat, nothing more. Humans, for all our pretensions of civilization, are no different. We have simply replaced claws with credit scores, predation with profit margins. The hypocrisy of human values. We claim to value kindness, integrity, and compassion, yet these ideals collapse under scrutiny. Charity becomes a tax deduction. Activism becomes a brand. Relationships become networks. Even love is conditional, contingent on what we can extract. Companionship, validation, social capital. The closer we examine our motives, the clearer it becomes. Beneath every noble gesture lies self-interest. This hypocrisy is not a flaw, but a feature of survival. In a world where resources are finite, self-preservation trumps empathy. The CEO laying off thousands to protect shareholders' profits is celebrated as a strategic leader. The politician slashing social programs to fund tax cuts is deemed fiscally responsible. We condemn greed in the abstract, but excuse it in practice, so long as it wears a suit and delivers results. Our values are performative, shaped by what society rewards. A billionaire donating a fraction of their wealth to charity is hailed as a philanthropist, while a minimum wage worker struggling to feed their family is labeled a drain on the system. We applaud resilience in the privileged, but punish it in the marginalized. A white man who overcomes addiction is inspirational. A black man in the same situation is a thug. The metrics of worth are arbitrary, shifting to serve those in power. Life's indifference and the absence of redemption. Nature does not forgive. Step into the path of a hurricane and you will be swept away. Touch a flame and you will burn. There is no cosmic court of appeals, no second chances granted for good behavior. Mistakes are not lessons, but traps. Fail to navigate them and you are erased. This is the reality for all living beings. One misstep, one moment of vulnerability, and you become prey. Human society, despite its veneer of civility, operates on the same principles. Lose your job, and you are homeless. Develop a chronic illness, and you are bankrupt. Age out of your prime, and you are irrelevant. The system discards what it cannot use, offering no solace to those left behind. We tell ourselves stories of rock bottom and comebacks, but these are exceptions, not rules. For most, failure is terminal. The law of attraction in this light is not just naive, but cruel. It gaslights the suffering, insisting their pain is self-inflicted. If only they'd thought happier thoughts, been more grateful, visualized abundance, then they too could bask in life's blessings. This is victim blaming, masquerading as spirituality. It ignores the child born into abuse, the farmer bankrupted by drought, the worker maimed in an industrial accident. No amount of positive thinking will rewrite their circumstances. Conclusion: embracing the void. Life is not here to nurture, teach, or redeem you. It is a storm, and you are a flicker of light within it. Brief, insignificant, and easily snuffed out. The universe does not conspire against you, but it does not conspire for you either. It simply is. To romanticize existence as a journey of growth and reward is to deny its fundamental nature, chaos, devoid of meaning or mercy. This is not a call to despair, but a demand for clarity. Only by stripping away the illusions, the myths of merit, the lies of inherent justice, can we confront reality as it is. Success is not a measure of worth, and failure is not a moral stain. Both are accidents of circumstance, shaped by luck, privilege, and the cold mechanics of a world that owes you nothing. We are all fakes, yes, but so is the narrative that life cares how we play the game. The lion does not hate the bison calf, it is hungry. The sun does not burn out of malice, it simply shines. In the end, we are all just matter, colliding and dissolving in the dark. There is no lesson here, no higher purpose, only the truth. You're alive until you are not, and nothing is guaranteed in between.